and my militia and silent scars. Chasing our dreams, we going so far. We shoot for the moon, we land on the stars. Reign #1 cause we working so hard. Fuck all of y'all, fuck all of y'all. If you don't fuck with me, I say fuck all of y'all.
So I'm interviewing Shinobi from SILENTSCARS, and I am Isu. So, alright, are you a San Diego native?
Yes, I am, for those who are always wondering. Born in San Diego, California, May 6, 1994.
Alright. So he is 23. And, wow, so from your 23 years, you do have a lot of experience. You have a lot of, I don't know, I guess like a lot of wisdom, you know? And, just, I don't know, you're so humble, and it's so, like, rare to meet people nowadays that are very caring, very thoughtful, and considerate. So that's just one thing that always struck me about you, that you were always, like, even in high school, because we had gone to high school together, he was always one of those people that just, like, hey, are you all right, you know, like, I mean, you know, is everything going all well? And, you know, that's probably something that was really remember. Is that even a word, rememberable? My apologies. But yes, but yeah, so another question. So what got you into music?
Oh, shoot. Like, honestly, for those who are always wondering what got me into music was I was inspired by George Clinton. As you can explain, you know, my hair, and me listening to his throwback joints like Flashlight, I got real inspired into him, and then, you know, pretty much I'm on a mission. So for those who are wondering, yes, I'm a big Resident Evil fan. If you hear me say Resident Evil virus in your soul, that literally means of the society you're listening to. That's where I come about.
Okay, so what made you, okay, so besides starting into music and, you know, getting you into it, what is your motivation? What keeps you going till this day and has kept you going along those years?
Well, what's kept me going is, like, I was just playing around, like, and it wasn't so serious. It was just joking in a way. I always saw my friends do it because I knew my friends back in Indiana, they were sitting there and, you know, they was always just wanting to rap, and I seen them with the pens and stuff. So I got interested a little bit because when I was younger, my mom said, you know, I always was carrying the karaoke machine around with the microphone, and now all of a sudden it's like, it got me to a point where I started to take it more seriously, let alone English is one of my favorite subjects. And there was one subject in the English class where we was talking about poetry, and I got real deep into that. I didn't really think I had it into me until I started getting real deep in it. I was like, oh, okay, what if I make a song into my poetry one day? That was me that was just sitting on out there when I was going through a very tough time in, you know, my childhood growing up. But,
Okay.
you know, it made me become who I am.
Nice. So, having your childhood, how was your childhood like? Was it easy? Was it, you know, overall, like, how were your experiences? And what is one of the things that you remember most as a child?
Well, when I was a child, I remember having my dad threw 14, it wasn't 14, it was like actually July. He threw a party for my little brother. I got excited, and then, you know, with the whole music gig, it really got influenced on me, where I just started just like I said, take stuff seriously, and it impacted my childhood because, like, I was bullied, you know, when I was just growing up.
Okay.
You know, I had friends and stuff like that, but I was always a shy one. Like, nowadays, I ain't shy no more. I can pretty much go up to somebody and just let them know what's up. But most likely, that's what was my rough childhood like.
Okay.
Just growing up.
So, as a child, you were bullied, and obviously you've come out of that shell. Even at high school, you would go and you'd be a lot more different than the other kids. You know, you would wear your colored contacts. You would still represent, you know, Street Fighter, Tekken, and that whole, you know, Japanese culture. But at the same time, you know, you're a very diverse person, and from the get-go, I can always tell. What was the turning point where you decided that you did not want to be shy anymore? That, you know, you weren't going to let your insecurities or your fears get to you, you know?
There was a day, actually, It was actually at Monte Vista when I stepped out on the spotlight with, Magic Wand, and then there was Kali Shawn that went there, and there was also Darius, and I wasn't afraid because something struck me. I was like, okay, I'm seeing all these artists wear it, and yes, people remember me by Ninja, and they were just, just playing along with it.
I
It was just a
remember you as
character,
Ninja,
see?
yes.
But then at the same time, I signed up and I noticed that I had to play the song, and I made a song called "Made It Loud," and I was there dressed up, with a little Chinese outfit, the T-shirt wrapped up in scorpion mask, and then I had, the crazy old, what was it? It was like a handheld controller. Like for those of you who know what it is, for Mortal Kombat, I took the cords and then I made it into a little necklace and I let it just hang out, even though I didn't have no batteries or whatever. But that was just me being myself. I got on out there and people, I've noticed the crowd's attention. Like they all got up, and that's how I knew for myself. I was like, I am actually, putting rhythm in people. That's what people said I'm known for. I'm known to have a certain rhythm that you do not expect.
Yes.
I've even made the elderlies, come up out of their seat and follow along with the song, and that kind of put me some joy in my heart. It was like I said, when I got on stage, not necessarily a stage, but auditorium. I walked up and I performed my song, and it was just about the crowd moving and energy. Of course, I didn't win the thing, but at the same time, though, I had fun.
You gained something from it,
right? And I saw, I don't know what her name was, but she won for her singing contest or something. But at that time, I was like, okay, I'm not gonna give up. But here's the funny part: when I went to be a senior, I realized I'm talking to individuals who are in the 9th grade, and they don't know who these seniors and everybody else is. They're totally new to the school. So what do? I took my direction into talking into them, and then let them know what I sound like. Because every Friday, and I'm pretty sure everybody remember, there was the they had the counseling team, and then next thing you know, they'll play the music and stuff for us. And that's when we was chilling out, eating lunch at that time, whatever they wanted to play. And sometimes they had the little assemblies or little freestyle Fridays. I was always at the back of the school, ripping it up or two, and I noticed all the freshmen like me. I seen more of, and this is no hate to nobody that I know or I went to school with, their skills, yes, they have talent, and I give them all props. I just didn't expect for some freshman kids to come to see who I was. Like, hey, who's that ninja dude running around? Not to mention, my brother is a freshman, so that just gave me more momentum right there. I was like, hey man, don't have your friends sit on out, have them chill with the sophomores and juniors and seniors that went here before. They'll tell you who the artist is at school and who's a wannabe and whatever else, I gained a lot of momentum from freshmen, and I was like, yep, they gonna remember who I am, and they gonna tell the next people, just like whoever else is in that school that rap or whatever. I kept it a serious pace, and then, that made some friends smile, and I got all types of friends.
So that got you a lot of recognition in a sense.
Yep.
So you started. Okay, so what I can tell that you are a natural artist. You pick up things, but they're natural to you.
Yep.
The thing is that you need to develop them in order to kind of perfect them, and you're good at that as well. So, and then you said that you were in theater as well. So what grade did you start going in theater? Because from when you started doing all that, your brother was already in 9th grade. So how does that all play out together?
What do you mean by that?
Okay, so I'm asking, when did you start kind of taking, your music serious? And was that before theater or after theater?
That was, after, theater, if you really want to know.
Oh, okay, yeah.
At that time, I was wanting them to see myself the next Johnny Cage. I wanted to have the sunset glasses on and sit there and just to act out. And I'm known for sometimes, even though my dad had to toughen me up a few times here and there, it was just I like to show out and be funny and weird, That was the key word. The weirdness is what got me into the class my sophomore year, doing the spontaneous Romeo and Juliet or whatever we had to act out and portray. And then as of now, it's from that getting to where I am to be today. I didn't expect to just have much momentum, especially my hit song, and I just want to do a quick shout out to Vic James, Waron, Rain Flaming, Smoke One, MC Kush. I want to give another shout out to Junebug, my boy Bagel Thrash, and Shoe Store, a lot of things. Keep y'all motive going, man. I always mess with y'all music, so I'm not saying, it's jealousy over anybody. It's just the fact of like for some
You want
reason,
everybody to do good.
yeah, I want everybody to do good, you know. And if I didn't shout to y'all, still much love to y'all. But you know, those are the main ones that you know I grind with heavy. Especially my little brother, who is the youngest, doing and creating beats that I like. So you know, not only I like, but for everyone to sit there and enjoy. You know, like he's gonna come up strong one day.
Yeah, you know, kind of just a little side note. I heard one of his songs. I think it might have been like 2 months ago. It was like in a field somewhere, and he has like a white colored shirt, and he's like doing a little dance. He says like one lyric at the end.
I know what you're talking about.
He knows which one I'm talking about. It's funny. It's funny. You know, he has like good talent as well, and I could tell that you guys have a natural, like I said, natural talent. You guys just have that in you. So that's funny. That's funny.
Yeah, that's for what she's talking about. That's my little brother, MJ Kills. He's getting all those kills in Call of Duty, Pac-Man, whatever. You got
That's
a high
right.
score, he's going to get those kills like a frogger. But that's besides the point, you know. That's him. But you know, like what I'm doing right now, you know, I got 2 albums coming out. One is coming out in late June, and the other one is mid-August. First one is the Hasani album, and the second one is the Black Hearted. Black Hearted drops in August 2017. You guys can go check that out on Bandcamp. If you want to download it, it's on Bandcamp. The old list is on there, you know, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay. So you recently had, talking about albums and all that stuff, you recently had a song that just blew up.
Yeah.
How did that happen, and how did you feel when that happened? Because after that, I'm sorry, I'm still kind of...
Oh, go ahead.
Sorry. You've gone, you know, from having your video to, you know, having so many likes on, you know, the song, and then having to go on stage and actually performing the song, and then kind of, I've been hearing that you're going to go touring. So, I don't know. So you're doing a lot of things, but however, that song, which is Drag On, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Dragon. I like that song so much. But yes, so yeah, how did you feel when you started, when the song started kind of blowing up?
Okay, yeah, first.
Because that's a dope song, honestly.
Okay, so like here's what happened. All right, you know, I'm sitting at home, man. I know I'm on a mission. I keep telling myself, you know, and that's a personal rap to me. I knew.
It really did sound like a personal, like, yeah.
Yeah,
your verse honestly was like really like, I don't know why, it just, yeah. Oh, sorry, go on.
Hey, no, that's all right with me.
Yeah, no, but for me, because I know, I mean, I'm not saying that I know about music, but I do have like a pretty like good sense of music. So when I like really give you like a good criticism, it's because it's my honest opinion. So
Right.
yes, you may proceed though.
Oh yeah, but like, you know, I knew my mom was so sick. I knew my dad's back in Indiana. You know, shout out to my dad for making me who the man I am today. He, I know he's having it hard too, you know. And me being the oldest, I got my younger brothers who are looking up to me, you know. And you know, pretty much I'm like worried sometimes because you know we all gonna die one day. You know, that's just
Yes.
life. It's a circle of life.
It's
pretty much, you know?
the life of the law, yes.
Right. You know, and I can't do that. So what not only makes me mad, but it had something like furious inside me. And I'm like, all right, fine. I was searching on YouTube, and then, you know, the producer, shout out to him, Seinfeld, some kind of, he made a beat called Dragon. It was a free beat, and he said free for subscribers only. Well, I was one of the subscribers, thankfully. And not only that, I told him, I was like, hey, I got this song done. I want you to hear with me and this team that I'm with. You know, I want you to check it out and let me know what you think. And, you know, he responded back saying it goes hard after we uploaded the video in 2017 of February. But like, I was just mad. I'm like, it's either a do or die moment, you know?
Yes,
like,
yes, I
I have
understand.
to sit there and, you know, come up with something because I was 22 at the time, getting ready to become 23, and I'm like, you know, nothing's not happening, you know? Like,
I understand,
I'm
yes.
always stern when it comes to music, and I like with the artists that I work with because of the fact, you know, if you're serious about your talent, you need to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like don't sit here.
You can't be sleeping on yourself.
Exactly, you know? And that was the main topic, too. Life is hard, life is tough. If you expect, life's gonna get rough. You know? Like, it's facts.
Catch up.
Yeah, it's all facts, you know? Like,
which is why I think I could relate so much to that song as well, because honestly I feel like I sometimes feel that way as well, and I feel like a lot of people do as well, because time is something that you can't get back, and time is so limited, and that's one thing that people take into advantage a lot, that we're not always going to be here.
Right. See, like with the song, I did not have no faith in that song whatsoever, because I was just that man. I'm like, all right, I'm about to send it with this team. I'm hoping we can have some mad hot fire on this track. If I don't get the results, then it's like, dang, I ain't gonna do nothing with this. I might as well just delete it or something. I mean, have somebody jam it out too, but we'll see what happens. And I told them today, and there was a guy out there. I want to state out to Brontez, if you're watching this. He's that guy. He actually told me straight up, nobody in San Diego is like bringing it like actually here. We're not getting that much of a reputation, so everybody's sleeping on San Diego. There's a lot of hidden talent per se. Like you just can't.
Which I completely agree. Yes.
Like you can't just sit there and expect, oh, go get the dope skateboarder from Los Angeles, but really he's in San Diego. And I can make a perfect example, Tony Hawk. He's from San Diego, and he lives around over there.
Dr. Seuss from San Diego.
Exactly.
I can keep naming. Yes. Yeah.
Because like I'm just saying, there's like actual talent, out here, and that's what they realized. And I got the team, the team, they were hyped when they heard it. They wrote the lyrics and stuff like that, and I just posted on it. Next thing you know, like I don't even know, honestly, like probably within like going in almost into a whole month. Like first thing I noticed was like I see numbers going up and like increasing. So I was like, okay, maybe I need to buy SoundCloud Pro and see what happens. So I bought the Pro, and I realized that you could put it as a spotlight. So I had it on out there, and next thing you know, I start seeing like so many numbers, and I was just getting hyped. I was like, snap, this ain't true, whatever, And then I like
it was kind of surreal for you at that point.
Right.
Yes.
And then I sat there, and then like I almost had to tell them. And then I had told my team, I was like, guys, you need to go check. We're getting numbers increase, and they were hyped too at the time. I didn't blame them. Like I just jumped up and down with them. I'm like, we starting to see actual numbers. Like we start getting like more hype when we saw like it was over 10K, because actually the song was like getting out there from like different regions. I mean, I have friends like one good friend. Her name is Brianna. She lives in Kentucky, and her little brother had her drag on, and like because I had shared the song with them. I got like a little fan. And to the young generation, I want to let them know, just don't be afraid to be yourself. Just be who you are, because you can have a black sock and you can have a white sock, but if they're your socks, right? You bought them. You know what I'm saying? Just put them on. They're yours. They're in your dresser. People don't really understand and retaliate. It's actual facts. But like, I start seeing numbers more, and then I had told my producer, I'm like, dude, we gotta check this out. And next thing you know, like the numbers were increasing and stuff, so I start to get hyped because it's like expanding. And then shout outs to Russia. Russia was the main one that was literally getting that song out there, because it sounded like either a mosh pit, but at the end of the day, it's a metal trap. I try to connect with everybody and their own. What does everybody like? Everybody want to turn up. Everybody like mosh pits. Everybody want to have fun. Everybody want to get crunk like Lil Jon and Eastside Boys. So there you go. You got Dragon. And that's how I did it.
Bang your head, this your jam, bitch.
Yep, bang your head, this your jam.
Yeah. So so that's super interesting. So how have you been after that? How like what do you as for your music wise, do you feel like you need to kind of not compensate, but so let's say you make another track, do you feel like you're kind of giving it your hardest, and but do you always try to push yourself more each song, each album that you do, you're just kind of trying to, I don't know, improve, I guess is the word that I'm saying. Yeah.
See, when I do try to improve every other time I have a new song, because for some reason I'm thinking of a new style or something that I want to add into a song. And when I take my time with it, I want to make sure I'm very perfectionist at what I do. For instance, there is a song that I recently made, and for those, it's called The Better One, and there's a music video coming out real soon, so be on the look for that. It was very interesting. I did four different styles, and I try to be different from everyone else. Especially, again, I'm a funny guy, and I also did drama, or AKA theater arts, in my sophomore year. So it gave me that, a lot of energy to go on out. And some people didn't think like, shout out to my friend Taylor in Albuquerque. Yeah, Taylor Pitcher. He taught me how to, do like a little bit of screamo and stuff. Because, I'm always seeing like different necessities in the song. I never expected myself to like try to do it. And then, my brother one day, he had heard me in my room because like, I'm just practicing or just doing my thing. And next thing you know, he knocked on the door and he's like, I don't know what you just did, some crazy little yelling, but that song was pretty legit. You should do that again. I was like, oh, because I was just playing around or whatever, right? And next thing you know, like I just started doing it. I wanted to bring out myself, and that's one thing about Shinobi. Shinobi, the funk lord. I like to be myself. If you don't like
do that again.
that's the funk lord call. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the funk lord. So say it with me. Yeah, see, it's very catchy. People laugh. I like to make people laugh. Like, I don't expect, to come up with something because I notice every artist, they'll have like their own little catchphrase, like Designer, for example. We hear them all over the place. Everybody has their own style. Mine's apparently is like a death tone. I don't know what kind of music note that would be, but that's what it sounded like. It sounded like like a silent B or something because like. That's just my signature call.
Yeah.
I like to do that. It's me. It's who I am, and nobody's not going to change the fact that I like to do crazy things. Not to mention, if you remember, like, you want to talk about cosplay or LARPing, hey, I'm down to do that because I like to dress up, Like, I wanted to run a business when I was dressed up in that Chinese outfit all day, and everybody had crazy clothes. Everybody was like, what's up with the socks? You look like a Shaolin warrior,
He would wear white contacts I'm so sorry to, interrupt you, but you would wear white contacts to school, and I remember one of that would be like one of the things that stood up about you, and like your clothes have always been like your style is you just have like your own little sense, like, because, even though it might be alternative, you add a little bit of your own little flavor,
right.
So it stands out, in a world where you're not meant to fit in, I said that wrong, but I hope you understand what I mean.
No, I get
in a world where you're not meant to fit in, you know what? I'm gonna get back to you on that quote in a little bit. That's a Dr. Seuss quote too.
Oh no, but like, I can actually respond to that because again, I'm not taking answers from nobody. That's how I see it. It's like I don't mind being myself. Yes, I can do many other things, but like if I don't feel comfortable of following somebody else's opinion just because you gotta have this shirt so you can be popular. No, it's not about that.
No.
If you don't have a crazy, loving, whatever you want to call it, personality, that's how I see it. Your personality can be off the chain. Your personality can be like spontaneous. It can even be funny as well. But if you do not support somebody because they're different, that's why society is messed up. I see society as like, you sit there and you want to judge somebody by the book of its cover. Like everybody's different, and you can't accept a person. Like who are you? Like seriously, like I don't like people like that, and I've been one of those people. Being different and stuff. And sometimes I wanted to get up and just start swinging, but I'm like, what's the purpose of that when I'm about to lose my education and get suspended multiple times due to fighting, And I've learned how to cope with fighting too.
Yeah, and at the end, you have so much going on. Why risk it? For such meaningless, like, nonsense, basically, just drama. I guess at the end of the day, and like I said, you have so much going on. You have so much potential. Why risk? Now that we're older, we can't risk doing so many things because it's crazy. So okay, so another question. What's next for you? What do you I don't know, what do you want out of life? Like, what is your ultimate dream?
Alright, well, my ultimate dream, Shinobi, aka DJ Johnny Gat, that's one of those names called. I see myself like, I wanna, and now you know what, I'm not even greedy with money, okay? Like, that's the number one thing. I ain't no Mr. Krabs. I like money. Like, no, seriously, because I wanna, not only give back, but also want to have like my own club, you know. I can sit there and have my own DJing club, So for those who want those applications, you better start thinking about this now when I get in my 60s or whatever number I decide to invest into a club. Because when that happens, yeah, come up for your boy Shinobi. I'll have my own place, I'll have my own place. I'll have a bar, section. And not only that, but like I might have like some VIP, backstage, holes, whatever,
Okay. Well, that's good. That's good. So you obviously have, and that's one of the main things that I like about you is that you have vision. You have a goal that you want to pretty much like achieve. And from a lot of people that I've hanged out with, because we know so many people from the same area, we basically grew up in, there's not a lot of people with a lot of motivation. I feel like everybody can sense that. Yeah, there's just a lot of people that, just slack off on themselves because we are in San Diego. We are in a very progressive city. However, this is not LA. Right. Well, I'm not comparing this to LA anyways, but like I said, San Diego has so much potential. There's so many like underground artists. There's so much going on. However, I just don't think that we're getting enough recognition. But not only that, people are kind of sleeping on themselves in the sense that I can say that, they kind of get lazy. Not much of self-discipline going on, or, whatever the case may be. So I feel like a lot of things is that people just need to keep pushing themselves, but people get frustrated because they nothing seems to be going on. So, they've been going at it with their music, and they don't see anything happening. So they just kind of give up, or they're just kind of like meh about it, and that's not how it should be. Because if you have a goal, if you have a dream and you want to achieve it, such as yourself, it's possible. We live in a country where we are able to live the American dream, and we are so fortunate.
Right.
So, what is your opinion on people just kind of not being like, not being able to like, because it's not even focusing on themselves. Because I just, like I said, we know a lot of people, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know what the issue is really either, because I don't know. I don't necessarily have that. I have that go-getter mind as well. Exactly. So I've never, if I always wanted something, I've always gotten it and done it somehow, some way. Why do you think people just give up? That's partly my main question. I'm so sorry that it took me so long to word out. But yeah, why do you think that happens though?
Honestly, I think it happens because, people tend to just like put on themselves, I can't do this, I can't do that. Like, and shout out to all the Lucas warriors out there, they're the ones that are fighting like a battle right now. And, people think that, they're going to have pains and aches in their bodies. I've seen people who have lupus dance. I've seen mom, for example, she's out there, doing a dang thing, she's out there grocery shopping, she's a go-getter, she's very ambitious. That's where I get it from.
Okay.
Mostly, because of and honestly, to the people I worked on the song, I say this. We do not, it's at a do or die situation right now. This is the fourth quarter. We are, we are Golden State Warriors, versus the Cavs, vice versa, whatever. Point is, I'm trying to make, we in that fourth quarter, either you go hard like Kevin Durant or you go home like LeBron James. No offense to the basketball players out there, but it's actual fact. I didn't expect I like both teams, but that's just me though. But that's what I'm saying though. Like, that's how I feel personally. If we don't see like more, if I don't see like more effort, then this is like, dang, I'm about to literally turn into a ghost like Pac-Man, because like now Pac-Man's sitting here chasing me, and I'm about to be called up and be chomp like Pac-Man. I don't want to be like Pac-Man. I want to sit here and do what I need to do, so I can do the things that I want to do later. Like, for instance, I can't have all the fun with myself. We all need to do it, and that's just me on a personal level. But other than that, I dig their creativity. We're all one as a whole, like a unity, but that just needs to be pushed, because if not, then people are going to start dropping away like flies away from a strawberry that's been rocking.
Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add my own little 2 cents on this.
Yeah.
I agree with you so much on this subject because again, you know, we all hang out with some people that, you know, we love and, you know, we cherish, but sometimes they may not be pushing themselves as much as you would like them
Exactly.
to. And, you know, as much as and then again, you don't want to nag at them, you know, you don't want to be like, hey, you know, kind of just bothering them because you can't force somebody to do something as much as you would like them to.
Right.
So when you don't see that effort, when you don't, then obviously, like, I don't know if something's wrong there, but that's when you start parting ways, and sometimes people tend to get a little, I don't want to say butthurt, but a little bit of resentment, but you have your own reasonings for that, you know? And unfortunate, that's just the way it goes.
Right.
Not only you have gone through that, but so many have other artists have gone through that as well, because in a way, in a sense, it's relationships as well. And
Right.
relationships take so much communication, so much effort, and so much energy. So it's just understandable. And as for the haters, they're just throwing out their opinion,
Right.
and you know they are entitled to it. You know, however, it does not mean it's a fact. You know,
Exactly.
yeah. So, you know, let them speak. You know, they're exercising their First Amendment. You know, they have every right to. But you know, don't ever take it too hard. And you know, it's just it is what it is at the end of the day. So another thing that I just wanted to say. I have so many things, and it's so hard because I don't have a piece of paper, and it's like my first time ever doing this, so I'm kind of nervous still.
Right.
But so I understand where you're coming from, that you want everybody to do good, and like just like a little piece of like, I don't know, advice. This is only the beginning.
Oh yeah.
This is like, you know, it's just a journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So one of the things is just always have patience, and like I said, it's a startup. So there's always going to be your ups and downs, and you know, sometimes it's just about enjoying the whole ride, getting to your destination. So let's just see what happens, because it's still happening till this moment. So you just always have faith. Always have faith in the people that you're working with. And, you know, eventually they'll notice if it's not, if they don't want to do this, eventually they're going to notice it, you know, and eventually they're going to part their ways, or you're going to part their ways, if nothing just ends up happening.
Right.
So, yeah. That's all I really had to say. I mean, I'll go ahead and continue saying more later, but for right now, in my mind, that's all I could really process. Yeah, let me go ahead and ask another question. Moving on to another question then. So you said that you get a lot of your, I guess I want to say your not motivation, but your work ethics from your mom. So coming back to being like not a kid or anything, but that does make a huge impact when you see your parents working so hard, you know, and you know you see them getting older as you're getting older, and you know it's hard living here because it's so expensive, and you know they sometimes having one job isn't enough. Sometimes you know you gotta have two, or whatever the case may be. So I'm pretty sure your family has a really huge impact on why you want to do the things that you want to do. In a sense, like, yeah, you have your own goals and stuff like that, but you would also like to help out your folks and everything, because you just kind of want to give back what they've done for you, like taking care of you and all of that. So yeah, coming back to like your parents having the work ethic, you have so much, you know, you just keep on going at it. So you said you mentioned your mom earlier, so what, like, how did you see her, like, how do you portray her pretty much? Like, how is she a go-getter? And, you know.
Well, she worked at a job. It was a daycare job, you know. I saw her do the 9 to 5, you know. Like, when I mean strong, I mean she was like strong-minded, you know. She didn't allow anything.
Mentally, physically,
Like, she didn't allow anything to stop her. And it was like one day, you know, she was like getting like little sickness here and there. And she's also been to the emergency room like many a times, always getting cut open and stuff, you know. And her mom, you know, she just told me one day, you know, she got tired of that. But when I saw, you know, her come, you know, back home and her moving the way how she is now, all normal and stable, you know, she is battling a sickness right now. You know, that lets me know it's like the chord. You know what I'm saying? Like I carry this certain chord for some reason that's allowing my mom to move the way how she was back when we was in Indiana. Like my mom, she was a very strong woman, and I see a lot in her. Me being her oldest, because I know like right now she can't work right now because of the disability she has. And I'm sitting here trying to do all I need to do so that way when it's taken care of. I mean, like they told me, your mom is your queen, so pretty much you take care of that household. If you are a prince, do as you say. And that's one thing my dad had raised and taught me to be. Learn to become a man, respect your elders, type thing. Because I knew dang well, I'm like, okay, dang, if a job thing ain't gonna work, then school, vice versa. If school thing ain't gonna work, then this job, and then I'm stuck here in my room, and it's like writing my lyrics, outlook on it, expressing my thoughts into either a notepad or I'll go on my phone and type up some lyrics and have it saved as a rough draft, because it's like it's daily things that I will be thinking about what goes on in my daily life.
Okay, so oh no. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask you about that. So you say it's a day-to-day thing. So what I've noticed that half of the lyrics that you usually do write about usually is on day-to-day struggles. It's like every day trying to like what you're going through right now. So tell me a little bit more about that. So so like I said, you have a notebook. And then sometimes you'll go on your phone and write pads. It's brainstorming in a way. So you come back to those lyrics, and you'll go write and add more and add more. So is that how you somehow make a song? Is that okay?
Like whatever thoughts I'm thinking, and if I hear something, because everybody know about Shinobi, I like the crunch, like and that's for
what's the crunch?
To me, like...
Sorry, I had to ask. What is the crunch?
Okay, pretty much what you guys hear in the background, that bass, like if the bass slaps, that's my main thing, and that's what made me start having me writing lyrics. It was just the bass line. It's something I study, with percussions and learning different elements and stuff. But I noticed like when I will make beats or something too, it's the bass line that gets my attention to make because I want my songs to where you're so deep into it. Like not only listen to the lyrics, but listen to what the outcome is and what I'm
social. I hate whatever you. My lyrics are deadly. It gives you a feel to say.
I'm not saying hypnosis in a way, and I don't want there to be no hypnosis. It's just a fact for you to have your knowledge and understanding.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power. So if you have a lot of will, it's good.
Get the hell out of my way. Neutralized nigga, black, white, or gray. And I took your girl, that's why she stayed. Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I had to drop that line because that line honestly was like, I don't know. I don't know the meaning of it. But it was just like, I feel like I was telling you earlier when we were at the store, you say your lines, but it has such a deeper meaning to it. So I understand that you're neutral and everything, but that was like, your verses are they're complex, and that's one thing that I find very different about you. So you have a way of writing, because everybody can just word things out, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it, and you have a way of saying things that make you Shinobi.
Exactly.
Period, point blank. So that's actually really interesting. So another thing too, I'm sorry, but what got you into the whole Japanese culture? I mean, honestly, because I feel like you add that. So I mean, come on, Ninja was one of your names.
Of course, I love anime. Anime, video games, or me getting influenced by Cabal, because maybe one day I want to just like Cabal. Guys, shout out to Dashi, But I like to have fun. I have a great sense of humor. If you cannot have fun, we might be all stressed out in this world. But if you cannot have fun at the end of the day with your boy Shinobi, knowing that I'll crack you up over some of the most dumbest things, I can be laughing at that tree for nothing. You
don't take yourself too seriously, and that's the way to be sometimes. Yes. Oh, that's funny. So going back to what got you into video games. I mean, it starts with probably a family member or just watching something on the TV, But, a lot of people watch it, but it's like, oh yeah, I know what it is, but what initially, especially Tekken and Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat, Resident Evil, those are specific games. Like, I don't know. So,
Well, you know, like I sit there and like Resident Evil is like one of my favorite, you know, games. I like to sit there. I like the movies too. Shout out to Myra Jojo. You know, I like the movie series.
yeah, I'm so glad that you mentioned her. She's
Oh yeah,
so hot.
yeah, she is. That's no lie about it. She is hot.
Yeah,
But
very
you know,
attractive.
it's the fact of the first game I ever played, growing up as a kid, was Street Fighter 2, and that's how it started out. It was on the Super Nintendo, and then one day, I don't know, it was weird. Like when I was in kindergarten, going to first grade, you know, I understand the rule policy because, you know, I was too young to play the game, but there was Mortal Kombat, the cartridge. It was just the first one, and it was underneath my bed. So I was like, what the heck? And it was just a random day. I didn't put it there. I was like, maybe I did, or I lost memory. But I went underneath there and it had dust on it. So I blew on it. You know, I kind of got a couple hairballs on my mouth, but you know, it was worth it. I blew, you know, old school. You got to blow the cartridge, pause. And you have to set it in the system. So I turned it on and I was like, oh snap! I see this dragon symbol, and all of a sudden, like, I see all these characters. I'm like, okay, who are these characters? You know. Then next thing you know, I seen blood, and then, you know, I say all the word fatality, and then it's like, oops. So this must be one of them games. And every time I saw the word test your might, my dad, he opened the door, because like I literally got scared. I knew I was not supposed to play that game. It was probably my dad's, and it ended up underneath there.
Oh!
So, you know, like I played it, and, you know,
Oh
I was
my
like,
God.
what the heck? But if my dad forgets, I'll remind him, because, like, you know, it happened that time. That's how I was playing it. I had to be so quick just to turn it off to make sure if he's walking across, you know.
Also ready, probably.
Yeah, probably like, oh snap, I can't have him open my door real quick. I have to play the game. But then, you know, time flew on, and, you know, my parents knew what it was, and they knew I was playing it. But after that, you know, it was nothing. And by the way, Courtyard, I know you guys been asking me for a music video. That's coming real soon, featuring, shout out to Clouds, shout out to Snow Owl Native. You know, like, shout out to y'all, okay?
Shout out to everybody.
Exactly. Imagination. No, I'm just playing. But seriously, shout out to them, because Courtyard's gonna be epic. So be in tune for that. Always asking about this song.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, so there's another song too. It's sitting on the phone, playing Street Fighter, and Bookie on the phone, shawty pass me the lighter. That song is really good. I like I said, when I say that I listen to your guys' music, I actually support a lot of locals music, and, you know, I go and I play them when I'm hanging out with friends, you know, and you know, they said we're the lures from Monte Vista. I had a couple friends that, you know, I was hanging out with, and they're like, did he say Monte Vista? I'm like, indeed he did. Yes, he did. And he's like, wow. So, yeah, shout out to Clouds, because that's actually a really good song. I like his verse, you know, and I listen to his music a lot as well. So, yes, shout out to Clouds.
Yeah, shout out to Clouds, most definitely, because, like, you know, I didn't expect for it to happen. I think he had sent it to me when,
oh, wow.
yeah, like it was just a random day, and I heard this song, and I was like, okay. And by the way, music video for that is coming real soon, so be in tune for that chilled out session.
Oh, I'll be waiting for that personally.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was just like, the song was like, I think the beat was like sampled from Zelda, but, you know, it was like really epic, and, you know, like I like listening to a couple of it, but I didn't expect my producer and Clouds to be like, hey, we made this chilled out sesh beat, we need you to get on. This is around close to like 4th of July, and after I got the beat, I started like writing to it, and I sent it back, and next thing you know, it blew up like 2,000, 2.5 on my YouTube page. So I was like, okay, well, indeed. And, you know, my producer was the first to hit me up. He's like, fam, check this out, man. So I'm like, what you talking about? So I go on the phone, and the next thing you know, I see all this these plays and views on YouTube. So I was very happy and seeing all them likes too. So that's what made me keep going. Just, by the way, it's like, hey, if my song can get out there and hit over 2,000 or whatever, then all said and done, I'm gonna keep chasing my dream and achieve to succeed.
Nice. And okay, mentioning Clouds and, you know, other musicians around our area, which is a lot of them.
Yeah.
How and not competition wise, but in a sense, like, I do find competition in a sense. Well, I'm not saying like whoever competing with who, because I really don't know to that extent. But watching other musicians do their thing, does that motivate you as well?
Yeah, I've seen other musicians, you know, and I'm not talking about, you know, Keith Faith or.
Oh, I'm not talking about anybody specific. I'm just literally just. Oh, we'll go on. Sorry.
Oh no. Like if you're saying like showing like different styles that has been brought out here is what I was mostly like stating a point to.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it's the fact of, you know, like okay, here locally, like some of the people that I know, everybody has like their own, you know, diversity when they bring something out. Like for instance, like Clouds, you know, I see him like he's like real smooth. He got me more on my smooth side than I've ever thought before. Because
He
you know,
is.
like, there was one day at Monte Vista, him and I, we were chilling by the steps, and we were rapping and stuff. And it was just a random freestyle. He had his PS Vita, and I was like, okay, because you know, like me, I want to be very agile when I'm hitting like different buttons. Like for instance, you like mellow trap, okay, we'll get over there. If you like dubstep, we'll get over here. You know, like hitting every cent of a puzzle. And it was a smooth because I remember my dad and my mom, they always like to play smooth in the house, whether if it's like jazz smooth looking, like Sade or something. And I ain't talking about no smooth operator, but you know, yeah.
Okay.
Be crying for you. Yeah, you know, but hey, no, none of that harmonizing stuff.
Wait, hold on. I was talking about Sade. Were you talking about Sade? Okay.
Yeah, because you know, like she's very smooth, like with her songs and stuff. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you know you heard Smooth Operator before, but you know, like I like the smoothness, and you know, artists that are very different. I like that because that's letting me know, okay, they're being themselves. Because if you're being someone else, then you know, what kind of artist are you being? Are you being like another democracy?
And
Trying to be somebody
usually,
else, you know what I'm saying?
and usually when an artist is not themselves and when they're trying too hard or you know whatever,
Right.
you can tell it does not come as organic, and it's just like it might be hard right now because that's what's going on, but later on it's you know it's gonna fade. It's
Exactly.
gonna But when you're yourself, when you always have that you know that self-confidence and you know if you're just you, you're always gonna be like I'm not saying relevant, but you're always gonna be different. And
Exactly.
people and unfortunately some people are gonna notice that and they're gonna try to you know kind of copy that, but you know real recognizes real, and you know it's not gonna diffuse. I don't you know when it's authentic, it does not. I don't feel like it diffuses. I feel like it's genuine. So, yeah. So that's good. I like that you have your own style, and that you know from the beginning, like I said, bringing it back to high school. I mean, you always had you always had different hairstyles, different clothing, and like I said, you're into you know the whole Japanese culture, but at the same time, you have like this. I don't know, alternative side to you as well, but then you're a little like I don't want to say like hood kind of, yeah, like you got that like, you know? So there's a lot of variety that goes on to you and your personality as well and your interests and so on. So people can tell that, you know, you're just you as a human being, you know, overall. A lot of people have the courage to do that. So kudos.
Oh yeah, well, thank you. See, it's like with me, like there's a song referring to you know being all those things. That's why I recently made a song because like it's real catchy too, you know. I made a song pretty much talking about like look in my eyes. You know, you was talking about like an alternate side and you know all this. You know, yeah. Within it, there's the good, bad, and ugly, and that's why it's yin and yang. And then like when I make a song, I talk a lot about it. Look in my eyes, look in my eyes, look in my eyes. You know, it's different because you know you gotta experiment with music. You know, you can't stay in the same hemisphere, and that I do agree with because lately everybody's doing you know the same thing. You know, and it's like, okay, you. Like, you know, for starters, for example, or for whoever else that's doing it, you may do that, but at the same time, though, like, okay, you know, if you're just practicing, mix it up, do something new, you know, who knows? Because, for instance, if you're going to be on the competition of Sway, Five Fingers of Death, he might give you, like, 5 different instrumentals. One might be something related to New York, one might be closer to the West Coast, something else might be, like, something like fast and speed, like you don't even know what you're gonna get. I mean, to me, it doesn't matter, you know. I don't care if you throw dubstep or drum and bass. I'm gonna tackle that course with a different type of perversion style or something, you know. Unless it's funny, like my song Water, for example, you know. And no, This has nothing to do, with Early God. This is just like a little comedic parody song I made called Cold Water. That's the right definition. If you type in Shinobi and it's cold water, I'm talking about like a drink beverage, and I'm talking about all the things you can do with water. Like, you wash yourself with water, you pour the Kool-Aid powder in the water, you 2 ice cubes, melt some water, Like, okay, my artesian flow is called water, you see? Like just being funny with it,
Well, and water flows with everything. Yeah, that's funny.
So
that's
everything
funny.
you can do with water, Eat ramen with water. Come on, man. Don't act like y'all never had ramen with water. Or that's what you got to do to boil your noodles.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. That's all I put ramen. That's all I put in my ramen, just water.
Yeah, I mean, somebody else puts some milk in it. That's them,
Yeah. Okay, that's funny. What's that song called again? Cold water?
Yes,
water?
Cold Water.
Okay, I'm gonna look that up because I haven't heard that. But that sounds really funny, and I'm
Pretty soon, it's going to be a funny ass music video. I am going to tell you right now. So for those,
I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Like, not even better. What I'm going to do is, to all my fans and people that like keep up with your boy, what I'm about to do is, if anyone's interested in being in this funny little music video called Cold Water, hit up your boy Shinobi. We'll put it at the bottom of the description and everything else, so you can follow me. Hit me up on Snapchat at MK9Ninja. Like I said, I'll have it all down here below at the end of the video as well, so you guys can check it out and follow me, because that's what I want to do. I want to make a funny old music video and doing all the stuff with water. Like somebody in the kitchen can whip it real good, doing some water trick with some fucking, they can be like fucking guitar, they water bending or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Okay, one thing I've learned on a grill, like you can't pour water on it, so I pour the water on the grill, like let the shit steam up, because when it steams up, that's when the stove and stuff, like it will literally burn you. And I've had it happen to me before, like when I barbecue and when I had worked at a restaurant, I poured water on the grill one day because they said that you're not supposed to do it to clean, but I got so mad and I had much of my emotions got inside, and I got mad at the order or whatever because they were not paying attention. Dumped the water on the grill and it like kind of raised back and it kind of like burnt my face. I thought I was gonna be half masked in a second or something.
Oh hell no.
So what you mean?
I said, oh hell no.
Well, I'm just saying because I don't want my face to be all glowing and stuff.
Freddy Krueger looking ass.
Fuck that. No, but on a serious note though, there's a lot of things you can do with water. Shit, I don't care. Wash your toes with water. Soak your feet in water. You know what I'm saying? Like brush your teeth with water. That pressure will put you like water. Simple stuff like that.
Yes, indeed.
I can already see a list going down.
I feel like that could be a meme for some reason. I feel like it already is. I don't know why. Okay. Would you like to add anything else? Like anything for me to ask? Or...
Oh, did you have anything else for me?
I do. Yeah, I do.
What do you want to say?
So. Hold on.
No, this is your time to shine. So.
Okay, so as for music videos, how does that go down? So, how do you make that happen? How do people contact you to make videos?
Okay.
And what is the process to it?
Well, see, the process, it depends on what he or she schedules. And so if they hit me up saying, I want to do this or that, that's on their schedule. I let them do what they need to do because it might be something important or a family emergency, and I might think they're available or something, but I have to wait until they hit me up on that. Let's see. Music video is normally, if it's not the CEO, CAO, if it's not him, pretty much, then I'll go use my producer. My producer and I, like for instance, when we made Purple Love Song, it was just him and I. So that's why I'm like, he'll, not only he produces beats and stuff, and he's a great engineer of all time, but TokyoGod, he will record. So if we go to a certain spot, he'll get it on film, like add some extra stuff for our music video. We might catch something that nobody won't expect, and we'll catch it in the glimpse of a second,
Okay. So, as for TokyoGod, how did you guys get to know each other?
We went to school in 2014. Well, he was there longer, but I met him at ATC downtown in San Diego. We went to the school together. And he was studying for computer tech, and I was studying for telecommunications, which we both graduated there, by the way. And you know, it was just random. Like I just happened to see this dude, you know, and I was like, yo, what's up, you know, because I didn't know who this guy was. I'm a new guy, so I have my iPad with me, and you know, I played a song from John Cena's album. It was I forgot what it's called. I think it's Running Game. You roll right on the ride, walk through with the slide. Threw it heavy on the big side. Everybody feeling the show. No, I'm serious. I mean, I was like, wait, you heard of him before? Because John Cena had an album out in 2005 apparently. And,
John Cena?
Yes. Yeah, shout John Cena. Time is now. But you know, speaking of him,
That's funny.
He got me. You know, you might call me a little wrestling killer or whatever. But
Yeah,
I like wrestling.
No, yes. I know that
is,
for sure.
The thing is though, like I don't know. One thing he said was never give up. So, you know, now look at me, you know, I haven't given up on my music or whatever. And like I said, back to the class, we were talking and, you know, like we talked about Johnson or whatever. And I was like, okay. And I'm guessing in his mind, he's like, okay, I can tell he's a cool dude because he likes music stuff. You know, one day I went to his studio and I made this one song called Lost My Mind. And I rapped on it and, you know, like, I wasn't really progressing because, like, I'll be honest, 2012, 13, and even 11, I even had a thing called BlackBerry mixtape on a BlackBerry phone. Like, I sat there and had all the recordings, even though it's some bad quality stuff. That shit was, like, hella no fire. But, you
Hey,
know,
progress? You made such progress since then?
no, it's not even just progress. It's the fact of, like, I sat there and, you know, I didn't take my time with it. I wasn't even being serious when I had BlackBerry mixtapes.
Okay.
But like my YouTube, that's when the progression would start. Like if I was to make a book, I would call it progression because like the first music video I ever made is when I got out here, and that was just on my phone at Monte Vista. And there his brother, he was holding the camera and he recorded us. That's when I had my Angry Bird shirt on that day. But like, you know, and shout out to Cordell over there. He was always selling candy at that store, you know. But like, he was in the video, and you know, that was like my first ever song. It was just with the phone. So with that being said, I progressed a lot. And then after Monte Vista, I was just in my room, had my brother record me. My brother didn't want to record me because he was always getting mad or whatever. But it was funny, in my opinion, because I know he didn't want to record me. But we got the job done. And then next thing you know, like there would be certain days I learned how to do thumbnail covers.
Yeah.
Download little funky little cheapo apps, and then like it actually worked though. But I had like a speaker, then I had another phone. So yeah, I had some complicated times before I was actually in the studio. Like, sound quality was getting better. I was progressing with sound too, I will say, because I started with just having a phone, listen to it progress. He started with these little corny ass raps, and now look, see, because at that time they're funny. I mean, shoot, I can admit that, you know, I'm not wrong for that, you know.
Oh no, of course.
My raps back then, they weren't all legit, but there's something funny in, like I notice I make people laugh for some reason, because like the personality I have, or if I do Kazuya Mishima stands from Tekken, you know, like I feel like I'm a video game character or something, because I'm doing a certain movement from a video game, or I act like I'm on a video game, but you know, it's just me being myself.
Yeah.
And people get a laugh out of it because, you know, I do funny stuff. And yeah, my voice didn't crack at that time, so I was a little pipsqueak, you know. But now I'm all clear, so you can hear me and up to par. But at that time, it was just for comedy. Like, I'm telling you, if you saw some of my old videos, you probably would laugh at yourself.
I probably would. So that's cool. That's cool that you've progressed, and you know, you've always maintained like the same like demeanor as well, like the same personality, the same flow. And even though you've always maintained like the same style as well, you're not afraid to like put yourself out of your comfort zone.
Right.
Like you'll push yourself and try to experiment with as much as whatever is like thrown at you, basically.
Right.
So that's really cool. I honestly feel like you are your own character.
Oh
like,
yeah, of course.
You're your own little anime character in reality, basically.
I even dressed up one day like I'm still waiting for the photos, but I dressed up like Pegasus. I have a song coming out called Trap Pegasus. You know, he was one of my favorite evil, you know, villains in the old series of Yu-Gi-Oh. For those that grew up in the 90s, you probably know what I'm talking about. But you know, he'll come on and he'll have his decks. You know, he had the GoldenEye, and and that's when we start getting more into 007. But I thought as a
Wait,
kid,
what?
yeah, because that's what I'm
Wait,
saying.
how does it get to 007 to Yu? Wait, Yu-Gi-Oh to
Because what
007?
caught me off guard, I remember when I was a kid, my dad, he had a, my dad, he had like we had like cable, and I believe it was on HBO, and they was playing GoldenEye, and they also played Goldfinger from 007.
Wait, you mean the one that the guy that the guy that has like the white eye and then he like bleeds blood? Is that the? Because there's like so many 007s. So which 007 specifically? Which
No,
one?
we talking about that Disco Stooge 70s hairstyle 007. Yeah, because there's a game called 007 GoldenEye, if you've heard of it. Oh, you're missing out on that one.
I probably am, but I've been watching the movies.
Yeah, I've seen the movies too, but I'm just saying, like 007 GoldenEye. You know, it's a
Okay, I'm
good
gonna check that out then. I'm gonna check that out. Yeah. Okay, but go on with the eye and the
Oh yeah, but like okay, I just happened like the game was called 007 GoldenEye. It was a cartridge game I remember getting as a kid. You know, I picked it out of a box one day and I just happened to find it. And then GoldenEye had got stuck with me because on Yu-Gi-Oh, Pegasus he has a golden eye. So then that caught me off guard. I was like, oh shit, Pegasus do got golden eye. So you know, I laughed at that little joke I just came up with because it's like it's them two. You know, Pegasus, he's bad. You know, he got his boy Kaiba with him. You know, going against Joey. Even though I like the Red Eyes of Black Dragon and Blue Eyes, especially when he goes in his next form.
I have no idea. I've never really watched Yu-Gi-Oh like that.
You have never seen Yu-Gi-Oh?
I had my hair like Yu-Gi-Oh once,
You know, I like doing my hair
but
and stuff like that too.
never really watched the show. But yeah, go on with your story. So yeah.
Oh, but
With
like
the Pegasus and he
yeah,
had his
Pegasus,
boys and everything.
Yeah, I'm having a song called it's called Trap Pegasus pretty soon. But yeah,
Okay.
like I have you know, and all again, I love cosplay, I love anime, and I love Comic Con because you know I want to not only do something outside the box, but like you said, play as a character. I have a wig, and people were calling me Baby Boy Sindel or something. Yeah, he's Sindel's son. He got the black hair, he got the long, nice white/gray, you know, fangs and stuff like that going down. I said fangs, my bad. I meant
Tips.
yep. But you know, like people thought it was pretty dope and stuff like. And I had the white contacts in one day, and I was taking like pictures. But I have my full outfit at the house. I have his darker side where he has like a black shirt, white skinny jeans, and he has like I don't know. My friends and I we cracked up about this. The Kurt Franklins. And I was just playing. It's like literally it's like shoes, you know, or like you see judges wear, people wear Trump wear.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I saw that. And I was like, you know, we call those the Kurt Franklins because you know, Pegasus he had on all that stuff. He was looking sharp, you know. He didn't let nobody intimidate him, even though he lost to Yu-Gi-Oh at the end of the series. But hey,
Damn.
same thing. And I have another question for you. Like, my question is, have you ever seen Jackie Chan Adventures?
Okay, I am 22 years old. Kids WB, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that show.
I still watch it.
Wait, hold on. Where do you
Yeah.
watch it at? YouTube?
Yeah, most likely YouTube.
Yeah, most likely
because
YouTube.
they take all the shows off. There is a music,
Oh my God,
I'm
you're bringing back nostalgia. Wow.
I'm not only that, but like to you fans out there that never heard or are getting to know me, there is a show called Jackie Chan Adventures.
Such a good
You
show.
can type it up on YouTube. They'll give you some reruns of how they do things. But when I saw Jackie Chan Adventures, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna come up with something. You know, and nobody can't beat me for this because this is who I am. You know. Okay, I went from ninja as a snake. I came out of this new form skin, and now I'm Shinobi. So as I'm Shinobi, it's like, let me make a song called Talismans. And you know, I've been so into the show, I explain all the talismans and what they do. You know.
Wow.
Yeah, it's on my album. It's on my album. It's called
Wow, that's
Talismans.
actually super interesting.
Because the music video is going to be coming out real soon. I'm talking about all the talismans, you know. Shape-shifting like a monkey. Rejuvenation and mortality.
Oh my God, I'm going to be looking forward to that. That's so cool.
And it's really, really catchy. Like, this is something that you guys will probably bounce to all day. Like, I'll probably even have I'm not going to say old folks. That is wrong with me. But I'm almost like for that. To the elderly, to the more mature people out there, you know, I'm pretty sure you see them in the car banging their head because, you know, they're jumping out to it. Like, it's a really up-to-the beat, pretty much. So,
yeah,
like
it's giddy. It's like, ooh.
it's something you can actually groove to. I won't be surprised you waking up and you making breakfast in the morning or something like that, just feeling good or whatever. Hey, don't worry, mom or dad. I'll make some bacon, eggs, toast, you know. Shoot. have a good time with that song. That's what it felt like.
That's funny. So you have a really good way to make people feel good, make people go like, ooh, you know, and it's such like a really good, positive way. But you also have your, I don't want to say like dark side, but you have like an like not aggressive side, but it's like coming back to like yin and yang, the good, bad, you know, whatever. You have like a different form where it's like on some of your music that you portray, it'll be like very aggressive, very edgy, like get the hell out of my way.
Oh, get out of my way.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah, or
yeah, you're probably talking about "Get Out of My Way."
Yeah.
It's a catchy song to that. Oh, that wait till that music video come out.
But
I got a lot of projects.
I've heard a lot of other music where even like Drag On, where it was just like a lot of your lyrics that you threw on was like very like up front, like it was very hypey, like oh damn, like makes me want to fuck up somebody or something. I don't know, but you have a way of like just I don't know, like having that momentum. I don't know. I can't really like word it, but you have a way of switching up your styles. Like you can be funny, but you can also be very serious as well, and be like, I'm gonna fuck you up, like and it's like, okay, well that's different, but in a way it's good as well.
Right.
Because it's not always the same thing. It's not always repetitive, and it kind of just makes you kind of wait for the next time that you're gonna do something else, like, oh, what's another song gonna be, like, I wonder what he's gonna come up with next. So it's very interesting. You have like a very interesting form of music.
Speaking of that, you want to say that? Okay, well.
Okay, you want to say that?
No.
Okay.
I'm about to give everybody a key word. Because, this is, like I said in the beginning, shout out to my boy Warren Fleming, Warren, because pretty soon I'm going to be doing a music video with him coming this upcoming month, and the only key word y'all need to remember is swish, because like it's a catchy song, but you gotta sit there and think about like what we're saying, and and I'll even give out another like little tip. If you're a Tekken fan, you will understand where I'm going to be going with this. And I also call myself Shinobi. Some people, they call me Young Steve Fox. They call me Jin Kazama. So I take these two, and not only that, but they're my favorite characters on Tekken. So I like Steve Fox. Hey, you want to try to meet up? Get old parties, like how Dashy be talking. You know what I'm saying? Because that dude is funny when
wait,
he
you
came
mean Dashy, like the chunky dude Dashy
yeah,
from YouTube?
My boy.
I've not heard that name in forever. Oh my god.
Dash XP, he's a funny YouTuber. Like, seriously though, like the reason why I bring him up and I said get old Paul, not only I catch on to that, but then it's like one day, who knows? Maybe one day I'll just like hit him up out the blue, like if I ever got that chance.
I'm kidding, I had to.
No.
Have you seen his unboxing videos?
Yes, I've seen his unboxing
fucking
videos.
Hilarious.
Male time, like he has to expand his like male time.
Oh jeez, I have not seen his videos in forever. Wow, that's funny. I'm gonna look him up tonight.
but like what Dash, like I'm hoping to like collab with him. He's a funny dude. Like
he really is.
If I ever got a chance with him, I want to rap with Dash. Be like, hey Dash, Shinobi's gonna come in that entrance, and I ain't talking about no 3 ninjas. So you want to bop at the start? Come on now, I'll get on the track with you. Whether Fee makes the beat or whatever. And he
makes music. I never knew that.
Are you serious? Y'all, she's never heard.
I never knew that.
Bitch, and she's never heard cookie sodas and chips from Dash.
Oh, yeah, I didn't even know he did music.
Right, now just playing.
I swear. Wow, that's funny. So you would like to collab with him. Obviously, you get inspired by him.
Yeah.
He has a very funny persona, and he portrays himself that on YouTube. He is an entertainer.
Yep.
So how did you get into Dashi?
Well, it was just random because I got bored and I was looking at Mortal Kombat comedy videos.
Oh yeah, actually. Okay, that makes sense.
Like it's funny because Mortal Kombat came first before. No, I can't actually say that. No, Tekken came first before Mortal Kombat did, and I got bored because I was checking out, video games that had to do with comedy. like Dorkly, for example. Dorkly, they have some funny stuff about Mortal Kombat, and I just happened to watch it. And as I'm watching it, I was sitting there saying to myself, what is this? Yeah, he was like, hey, yo, what's going on, baby girl? All right, I got you a gift. All right, here you go, bitch. And then Cabal, I didn't know who that was. I started laughing because it's funny. All his Mortal Kombat stuff got on to me. I was like, you know what? He threw out something. He's being himself. So I started to be more of myself because, not to be afraid of who I am. Like I'm not gonna sit there and say, oh, you gonna catch me playing like Honey Put Pop or whatever game he was playing on there. I don't know. But Monster. But he's real funny though. Like that's where the comedy side comes in because like I like to watch people who are funny, like Lil Duval and all them.
You like to see people enjoy themselves.
Yes. Like not only that, and if they can eat like a hot ass pepper and cough that shit up because they're burning, then that's funny to me. Like I can't sit there and deny that.
Yeah, not laugh about it. Yeah. Okay. Who else would you like to collab with?
Well, besides Waron, like for me, like other artists I would like to collab with, like,
you know what? No, actually, okay, say it, because I'd seen like this Facebook picture, or I don't know, maybe it might have been on your Snapchat, but it said like it was like a picture of 3 people, and it said who I would like to collab with one day, and
oh yeah, okay. That picture right there, somebody, like, I found it from Twitter from like one of my fans.
Oh, okay.
I guess he like makes memes or whatever. He's a cool little friend. I know he's busy because he has other stuff to do and he got other fans of his or whatever. But I saw a picture and I was like, you're bullshitting me, right? So I happened to see it and it was a picture of myself. So I don't know how my picture had gotten leaked out to. So I was just sitting there like, nah, that can't be it. Somebody trolling me. It has to be one of my friends. Yeah, nice try. But if you're my friend and you're doing it, thanks for looking out for your boy. And you can see it, Dang, I didn't know you think I was a big fan to you. But like if that was one of my friends, then so be it. But obviously I got it from Twitter, so it's one of my fans. Obviously, just looking out or whatever, and has heard my song that I've recently done, not the better one, but Dragon. I think that's when he did it. But, as I saw that picture, Rich Jigga, Keith Babe, Lil Pump, that's Skydive. Nah, I'm just playing. Shout out to Lil Pump, though. He's funny.
Yeah, he is.
I probably want to collab with them, but if you want to talk about artists that, like, inspired
you would
me,
personally, yes.
If you want to talk about old school, Ludacris,
whoa, hold on.
No. These are the
Did you just say DMX?
Yeah, because these are the artists
so
that
that's what
inspired
I was
me.
gonna say.
No.
Wait, hold on.
These are the artists that are inspired.
Wait, hold on. I'm asking the questions here? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Your flow, because I was gonna like kind of, this is a little side note, but yeah, some of your flows reminded me a little bit of DMX and a little bit of Tech Nina. So so that's funny that you actually like DMX because some of his like flows, go give it to you, like that kind of like, it reminded me something that you've done in your work before. So go ahead, now you can proceed.
Oh, okay, well thank you. But seriously though, like those are the 3 artists that like had like motivated me. Cause like when I was a kid, my dad would be playing around the house, and then one day like I just happened to hear like Ludacris, why you all in my ear talking a whole bunch, like I was like, fuck this, man. If they can do it, man, then I can do it too, like because they influenced me so much, and then of course Eminem, there's no question about it.
Shady.
Like like you want to talk about like adding an extra, like as of right now, props to him, even though he's doing his thing though. But Kendrick Lamar,
Oh wow, okay.
I give him props. He's being himself. And, I kind of like feel like him because it's like not on a personal level or whatever, but it's like in a way of you're just trying to do you. You know what I'm saying? And you're letting people know, like not only be not slept on, because I feel like everybody's like sleeping on the song Dragon and stuff like that, which they should not sleep on Dragon when we have that all out there. But, I feel like I need to do a surprise attack for my upcoming project. Oh yeah, you guys stay tuned for that, because recently I made a song for Sleeping and you know, I literally had to talk to it. But I did not think to have that many shares on Facebook.
Okay, so that was again like something unexpected. You know, you do something, you don't necessarily. Okay, yeah, I guess you can have like some sort of expectation, but that expectation is just like if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But then when it does happen, it takes you by surprise because it's like you're kind of, in a way, like I said, you're kind of expecting it, you're kind of not. But yeah, so when it does happen, it's like, oh wow, you know,
Right.
it's cool.
But it was just like, if you really want to get technical or something, it's just the fact
Yeah,
that,
I do.
Okay. Well, you know, when I made the song Sleeping, pretty much what I'm talking about in there is like, you know, I'm an artist that does not lack at no substantials. If you got a project, you send it to me, I'll make sure I'll have it done. Or if anything, I'll keep you up to date. Not saying that I'm hating on anyone. It's just the fact of, you know, music is like work. You're in school pretty much, you know, you're getting stuff done. If you don't get it done, you know, it's like a teacher coming by you. Okay, such and such, Joe, Jack, whatever your name is, you didn't get the work done.
That's me.
That's enough. You know?
That was me my whole school years.
Now it's alright though. But like,
it's okay. I don't care.
No, but like seriously, on a serious note, you know, that's what I mean. You know, I'm not about like.
You're not about procrastination.
Yep.
In a way, you see this as an opportunity that you. I mean, because in a sense, like it is work, but at the same time, it's work that you enjoy. And so basically, when you're enjoying something, it's even though as much as you want to, you know, say it's not. It is work, but at the same time, it's not work because it's a hobby for you. It's something that's helping you, you know, kind of perfect what you're trying to do. And in the long run, it's just gonna. What's the word I'm looking for? Benefit you.
Right.
So you're doing this to kind of just achieve your goal. So at the same time, like I said, it's about just kind of not to get it to the point, but it's like the journey to getting to where you want to. Wow, that took me a long time to word out.
No, I understand you though, because you know that's like my main goal. You know.
So
Not only towards, like I said earlier, not only towards the younger generation, but at the same time, I want to let everybody understand that, hey, there's an artist coming soon, you know? Like, nobody's not expecting, like, you know, my style, what I'm about to bring to this ping pong tournament, you know? And I'm not talking, I'm not talking about that either. But, you know, I take music, like, real seriously, though, because, like, at that time, I didn't take it all seriously. I just thought it was all fun and games. You know, everybody want to climb around like some Wild and Out or something. But I decided to get like real serious until like until I found myself where I could be mature about, you know, certain situations.
That's it, yeah.
Because that's one thing my dad had like taught me, you know, make good choices and decisions, you know, because every cause or feeling effect, you know. And when I had like Road Dragon, again, for those who don't understand, it was all about going hard or, you know, going home and this thing. Because, like, that's me. It's fourth quarter, you know? Who knows what's going to happen if this shit's not going to make it, you know? Like, that's my thing. And I get that to this day. People always tell me, I was like, yo, Shinobi, are you going to sit there? Are you going to get, you know, things rolling? Like, what's going on? You guys should be on tour right now, you know? You guys got 1.32 million on SoundCloud, you know? And I don't like the fact that, you know, nothing's not even like happening, because I mean, yes, we got to sit there and wait, but at the same time, I don't know if it will happen or not, you know. Like, people always tell me stuff like, yeah, you're gonna be like such and such, you know, it's gonna sit there for fucking 5 years and not do shit. And you know, I always have the positive energy in me where, you know, I don't give a fuck what anybody says because I know it's a hit song. But at the same time though, what I've learned from experience, haters sometimes can be right, because you might say some stuff things can happen, you know?
Yeah, because in a sense, okay, well, there's hate and then there's constructive criticism.
Yep.
So sometimes somebody might not like you and give you constructive criticism, but that's up to you if you want to take it to heart or not, you know? But that's if, and at the same time, you can't be naive and like be like, there has to be like some sort of, like I said, when it comes to constructive criticism, there has to be like, okay, well, yeah, they're probably right, or whatever. But always take, because it is constructive criticism, so always take that into consideration, I guess.
Right.
But when it's not, when it's something stupid, like I said, don't like let that pass on your shoulders. But yeah. So okay, so I'm sorry because I did cut you off. What were you gonna say?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, can I add something? Okay, so remembering the lyrics. So it says, I kind of want to wait. Okay, so you say, niggas hate me because I'm about that action. Your bitch. No. Your bitch like me. No. It says, niggas hate me because I'm about that action. Your bitch like me. Oh, how does it go? So how does it go? Come on, help me out here.
Multiply, no subtraction.
No. Okay, but the first lyric. So it says, niggas hate me because I'm about that action. Your bitch like me because...
Niggas hate me because I'm a dragon.
Oh, okay, so I got that mixed up. Okay, so it says...
I'm a dragon.
Okay, so it says... So it goes, niggas hate me because I'm about that action.
No. Look, niggas hate me because I'm a dragon.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm about that action.
Multiply, no subtraction.
Divide the pussy like it's a fraction.
Oh, okay. There's finessing questions.
Yeah.
And it says, wake your ass up. I told the nigga that I had enough. Like a shit. Yeah, that's tough. What do you think? Cause like a rough. Okay, so then, and then you go, oh, yeah. So, I'm sorry. So, I'm trying to get hyped. So, all those lyrics is, what you're saying. And I feel like, no offense to, like, the rest of the whole song, but your part, your verse, you can even check on the comments on Facebook, I said your verse goes hard, because your verse, to my opinion, went the hardest because it spoke so much truth. It wasn't like just saying something and then getting off that topic. It was right to the point. Every lyric was like, on point, like a catch to what you're saying, not something like, I'm gonna spit this and then this is other shit, it's gonna be irrelevant. Like, no, It was like, you're talking about, and it's life. You're talking about life is rough, life is gonna get tough, what do you expect? And you can't expect somebody to baby you, and that's what a lot of people like kind of are nowadays. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. So another thing as well is that, you're about that action, which was what you were saying earlier, that, you're doing this, drag on, that you keep going, you keep at it, you keep, no sleep, like, and if someone is sleeping young, they're bad, because eventually, however long you're going to do it, I feel like you've gotten your foot, you're more farther than most people have, honestly. So just keep on going at it, because at least you have something going on, and just keep going at it. So whoever's sleeping on you, that's on them. Do you understand? So, and then I can keep going with the lyrics, because the lyrics, like I said, they go on with the point that you're talking, is that, it's like an everyday battle, but you have to keep going at it, basically. So, yeah. Like I said, your verse was probably one of the most, And then there's one verse that made me crack up. So it says, which is actually true. I don't know what his name is, but it's the guy that was like fully tatted at the end. He's like, so I could take care of mama. And then what it says, and I gotta make my money. It's like, so people keep hating, but I'm gonna make my money and da-da-da, because I gotta take care of mama. And then like just the way it was like edited, it was just so funny. So the video was definitely entertaining. It was, how you bang your head, like everybody's clothes. I noticed that you were even wearing like a death metal shirt. So that was actually, because it showed like so many people with diverse, like, and you guys went to the taco shop, somebody was eating. How were you guys even in that taco shop? Did anybody say, hey, you guys can't record here? So how do you guys get away with that?
No, we didn't actually get away with it. We actually had permission. So
that's actually really nice.
Yeah, Rontez, he walked up there, and he had asked for permission, RZA. But he went in there, and he was talking to some people, and I guess because like he's people friendly around the neighborhood, so he went in there and he told them that we had permission to record a certain scene. I was like, okay, and then that's when you saw the other artists eating this taco at the taco shop, But at the same time, we were able to surpass and have that moment to record there. Because I know most places you do get banned or something, or they'll have like a little issue because you can't record at a certain area. But we were managed to pull through.
That's actually really cool because, like I said, most people are just like, hey, you can't be here. I don't know how people do that. But, yeah, so, okay, I'm trying to think. Okay, so as for San Diego, because you are a native here, what do you see San Diego like? Would you like to move anywhere else, or would you like to stay here? Would you like San Diego to, kind of blow up? I don't know. How do you see your hometown as?
Right now, I see my hometown as got to make a name for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, see,
Which I agree.
See, but like when I say that, I'm about to go ahead and do my thing, and I'm about to funk it all out. Like this is. Shinobi saying this at a point of view. I like to just do music, There just got to be somebody, I'm not afraid to, sit there in the corner. I'm scared, No, it's time. It's just like life. You got to
push yourself in
exactly.
a sense.
You got to be sharp with it. Because if you don't, then you're just going to sit there and your time's ticking and it's fading away. I don't want to sit there and, fade away over some time. Whereas I'm using all of it, as much of it as I can, Like, whether if it's me making a beat or me writing my own lyrics and stuff like that, it's about making sure I progress. And then when the song does come out, making sure everybody hears it, whether if I got to upload it on Facebook or my producer decides to upload it on Bandcamp, whatever we got to do, we're pretty much like hitting every social media spot so people can check us out. Not to mention, I'm always doing something new every day, so, like, I like to wow people. That's my thing. Like,
yeah, and that's one of the impressions that I got as well. I was like, when I had heard your song, when I had started hearing more of just kind of getting to know you as an artist, because again, I went to high school with you. I was like, oh yeah, that's my homie from high school. But then, I started listening to your music. I'm like, wow, so I'm kind of becoming like a fan of your music. So that's like, I was super impressed. I was like, look, I know a lot of musicians that are in our valley, specifically Spring Valley.
Yep.
And, there are a lot of like upcoming artists, I'm not going to name anyone specific, but, there's other artists that, are kind of up there. But yours was kind of like, oh wow, I just seen you. Well, when I went to high school, I don't know. I was like, man, I just seen him in high school. Like, what the heck? Now he's all doing like music videos and like, going and performing his stuff. Like a concert. I was like, that's actually really cool. That's impressive. Because like I said, I know a lot of people that are doing music, but they haven't gotten to that step yet, if that makes sense. And in a sense, it's kind of unfortunate because I said that there's a lot of hidden talent, but they got to push themselves. Like, they got to, because you didn't get like you had to work for where you at right now, So your time is now. Your time's happening right now as well. So it's gonna keep on going, man. You always gotta be ready.
I hope so. But like, when I do my music, like I said, I'm like very. I guess people are now saying oriented, because like I don't care what you throw at me. I don't even care if it's all Barney's theme song. You remixed it to having it where it's like some I love you, me type shit or whatever, or you decide to give me SpongeBob with Dora the Explorer. If it goes hard, I'm gonna surprise you one way or another. That's the whole thing about Shinobi. I'm all about surprises and stuff like that. Like, for instance, I don't care what genre you listen to. I don't care if it's blues. If that's what you listen to or whatever, I'm gonna surprise you in some type of a way, because pretty much Shinobi, he stays on his grind.
Yeah.
He's like Kali Muscle, He's always hitting them reps like he's at the gym or something. But which I do like to work out on my days off. But other than that, there's one thing if I can say from him. Shout out to Kali Muscle, because I've been taking his little the advices when it comes to working out. But like he was always saying prove me wrong. It was like a motivational song for me. So I was like, when I saw Dragon not getting as many views or weren't not being in push,
bam, bitch, I'm about to go ham, bitch.
Damn, bitch, scrambled eggs,
you know
fried
who
spam.
I am, bitch.
Scrambled eggs, fried spam. And see, that's hard times. If y'all don't know what spam is, it's like some type of meat. You know,
It's
you can fry it
basically-
up like bacon. You know.
Yeah, basically, and it's like this little can, and you can eat it raw if you want.
Yep, that's
Yeah,
true.
my dad eats those all the time.
So look, I mean, that's very old school. Like, I mean, that's what I'm saying. When people before talking about
See, and I didn't know that.
See,
See, so like I was saying, before his lyrics have a deeper meaning, though they might seem like, you know, because so many artists just throw like random, you know, whatever. But when you really do look at it, you kind of over, like, you know, you analyze and you're like, wow, you know, so like that has like a deeper meaning.
I mean, not only that, but like it's deep in like poverty because of the fact of it being so like hard out here in the world, you know. And not only that, like I'm not hating on. I mean, yeah, I understand he's done some wrong. Donald Trump. Yeah, I do not like the president, you know.
I love our president, by the way.
I mean, everybody has its opinions of politics. You know what I'm saying? There is some right for every president. There is some wrong. You know, one thing that our last president said was like, what needed change. Well, that's not besides the whole thing when I'm bringing up politics. It's the fact of, you know, when I see like a move, I feel like I'm as a president. You know, I want to make that big move.
Okay,
you know?
so yeah, you have that leader
Motivation.
mindset. But yeah, no, you in a way that, like how I just say that you in a sense that you are your own person. You don't let anybody. You do have influences, but you choose who influences you, not just anybody. Like somebody's not going to be like, hey, do this, that, or think, you know, or whatever. You don't adopt, you know, you don't adopt certain things from a lot of people.
Right.
Which is what a lot of people do nowadays, you know, because it's like trendy, or it's cool, you know, whatever the fuck. You let certain things influence you, which is a really cool thing. And it just shows that you're mature as well as a person, and you know who you are.
Yeah, that's one thing. Like, you know, and it's a good thing to be different too, because most people, you know, they're afraid of like being themselves. You know, they gotta act like.
Unfortunately, it's just the way it is.
Yeah, that's true. You know, and I feel bad. You know, low key because, you know, you got everybody wanting to dress the same, everybody wanting to act a certain personality or whatever. You know, but I'm like, if you don't, that's one thing I learned from my uncle. If you don't be yourself, where are you gonna get in life? Like seriously, where is it gonna take you? If you not being yourself, gonna take you somewhere to where you can have a home in the future, you know, because you want to act like somebody else, you want to act,
or you want to act out
something.
and do something stupid. Yes.
Exactly. Like that's how I see things. Because, you know, if people are not about their business, then where are you gonna go in life? You know, you have to base 1. You got to be at there, base 10. You got to be at the top of the tower. You know, that pinnacle. You know. You got to be up there on.
You have to have your mindset right overall. You have to know what you want and who you are as a human being in order to progress and learn about your mistakes and, you know, so on and so forth.
Exactly.
So, who would you like to collab with in San Diego or in Spring Valley or just in general?
Oh, all
in our
right.
hometown, I guess.
Okay, since you said our city.
Yeah, I said our city.
Okay.
The finest city in the world.
Well, I collabed with one artist. His name was Dago Thrash. You know, shout out to him. You know, Need for Speed, bitch. It's a club song we made.
Nice.
I would like to collab with him again, and I probably would like to collab with Clouds. Like Clouds, he gets me on my mellow side.
He does. Okay, so that's one thing. How many songs have you guys done together?
Well, Clouds and myself, I guess like I don't even know, like maybe more than 10.
Wow, that's actually a lot.
Yeah, like pretty soon, like I said, there's a music video coming soon called Courtyard. That's with him, and a screamo artist by the name of Snow Alabama. So, yep.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so you're looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, I'm looking real forward to it because it's something where I can actually go all out. You know. I mean, I know some people at Monte Vista, they call me Booker T sucker, but you know, like, I like to be myself. I like to have fun with it. Because that means I'm not to go ahead and do that spinner Rooney on the stage. But, you know, that's just me, though. I don't know. I like wrestling, though. Those are one of my 2 favorite superstars from back in the day.
I don't know. I've never really watched wrestling like that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, like.
Not even the old school?
Okay, so. Oh my god, do not judge me.
It's okay.
The only time, because I don't know if these people are relevant or not, but like, I was probably like 12 when like one of my cousins was into like The Undertaker.
Yep.
Is he still alive?
Yes.
Because I heard a rumor that he was dead or
No,
something. I'm not
no.
sure. Was that rumor? Okay, but was that at least a rumor? I'm not making this up.
Nah, that's a lie.
Okay, but yeah, that was that spread around somewhere that he had died supposedly.
Somebody, that's what they say about a
Probably,
lot
right?
of people, but that's not true. He's alive.
Okay, yeah, no, that was like in 2006 though, when I was like, I watched like probably a couple episodes of like and like probably played like a game, but that was like with my cousin. But no, I never got into it. I don't know why. It's just I like Mexican wrestling where the women like go and no, this is like a different type of wrestling. This is like women with skirts and like Indian women like wrestling each other.
I've seen some of that before.
I don't know what it's called, but it's something else, man.
Because like me, I'm a wrestling fan, so you know, like not only learn the form basis of wrestling, like how they have in high school or the Olympians, but still want to learn, you know, what wrestling's about and if there's different styles, like you even said, you know.
So see, you have different interests to the point where not only music interests you, but there's a lot of visual, there's a lot of fashion, there's a lot of like you said clubs, like. What are other interests besides music, and it's just something that people wouldn't expect? Like a hobby, like an interest, like a dream.
I love to work out.
Oh wow, okay.
Well, like I said, that's one of my favorite hobbies.
Okay, so that makes sense.
But besides women, but hey, you know, I mean that's just the basic, that's the basic of Shinobi Bomb. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing. But on a serious note, working out, that's what I like to do. You know, I'm always watching out for different food substances, non-GMO. You know, like I'm trying to be more healthier than I was like the last 3 years ago. Because you know, at the end of the day, like I want to have a steady metabolism. I don't want to be old. You know, I don't want to be old and you know, like they be like, dang, when they look at Shinobi like 30 years ago, he all fat, he got gained weight. No, that's me. I gotta stay fit. You know, that's the main aspect.
That's funny because we went out to eat earlier and I was craving Chinese food, but I was actually like really anything. So I told him like, pick anything you want. You know, we'll go out and he said pizza. So I'm like, okay, I love pizza. And you couldn't pick water. I was like, get anything that you want to drink. I got myself a strawberry lemonade, but you eat very healthy, so that's what I noticed.
I mean, some days, you know, like some days, you know, like when people, and that's one thing I've learned from my doctor too. You know, he's talking about, you know,
yeah,
some days you gotta
because
have a cheat day or whatever. But like that was like my only one. But like after that, because here's the thing, if you're going to have a cheat day, you make sure you burn it off the next very day. So that's how you establish your body and stuff like that. Because if you don't and you're just eating cookies and you're not going to burn it off the next day or whatever. See, it don't even matter. I like cookies too. But that's what I'm saying. Especially if they have it in an Oreo Blizzard or something.
Yeah. Oh, I got some Oreos right here. Yeah. Okay, so that's actually really interesting that you like to work out. So you obviously like wrestling, and that has to do like a big part with working out. So you would like to do wrestling in particular, or is there any other like you know, sport thing? Like I'm talking about like martial arts or any type of other like stuff like that.
If you're talking about that, not first of all, not wrestling, because like I like watching it, and that's when I was like,
oh, okay. See, that's why I asked.
Yeah, I like the different styles, but like I like martial arts. Like that's my main thing, you know.
See, that's cool.
I'm not talking about, you know, Bruce Lee, which I understand he inspired a lot lot of people.
I love Bruce Lee.
I like Bruce Lee too.
And Jackie Chan too.
Oh yeah.
And okay, just like okay, sorry. But have you ever heard of Donnie Yen?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Man.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, I like me some Hitman when he's over there just tackling the dude's chest.
Okay, so I did not like the one with Mike Tyson. I don't know why. I don't know if you've seen it. Probably, most likely. Yeah, it was probably like the third one.
Oh no, that's that one British.
Sure.
I think he was a British boxer or something, a country boxer. And he came in the ring with Donnie Yen.
Yeah. That one was like, it was whatever. Honestly, I liked the first two.
Yeah.
And then I think there was like other couple ones, but yeah. Wow. Okay, that's cool. So martial arts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what got you inspired?
You know, people gonna call me weird one for this one, but like. It was weird. First, it was Mortal Kombat, and I didn't understand why.
No, it makes sense.
No. Like I had to do research, and I found out it was the director that did some of these styles. His name was Ed Boon. You know, I didn't know he was a martial artist and stuff. And he's already done it. You know, but like me in particular, like I like, you know, the movement. It's calm. It's self-disciplinary, and you know, not only watching video game characters and other real people. Like, there was a time I didn't have cable, and I remember I was just flipping the channel, and I just happened to see like a little martial arts tournament go on. But you know, it was just it was just, you know,
entertaining.
Yeah, it was not only entertaining, but it was also, you know, fun to watch too. And
Oh,
there was
definitely.
also they had like judo in Pleasant Run Elementary when I was in 5th grade. They had a judo thing. I remember there was kids at that time at the school. You know, they were doing judo and all that other stuff. So, you know, like, to me, it's like a stress free. If I'm not having a good day, I most likely will just do music, and then I'll be all in my thoughts. Then that's when I start writing my lyrics and being very creative. If I'm having some anxiety moments, you know.
Yeah. No, because in a sense, it's therapeutic for you.
Yep.
It gets you a chance to express yourself,
Right.
and you're doing something that you like.
Right.
So, all of itself, it's a win-win situation for
Right.
you. You're doing something that's going to benefit you. You're doing something productive. You're doing something therapeutic. It's a good alternative if you're depressed, if you're stressed, if, you know, because in a way you're able to express yourself however you would like.
Right.
You know, you have something in your mind and you're able to manifest it.
Right.
And that, to me, is probably the coolest thing.
Oh yeah,
Honestly.
it is a cool thing.
I think we're done here. All right, so it was really nice interviewing you. Thank you. No. Thank you so much for reaching out to me, because this is something new to me, but, you know, in a sense, it's giving me a chance to, like, I don't know, practice this, because I've always wanted to interview somebody. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It's just like a little, like something that I've like thought about, you know. But thank you for reaching out to me, because I have listened to your music before, even though I couldn't get all the questions that I really wanted, because, you know, I'm kind of nervous as well. But you're a really easygoing person, and you made this really easy for me.
Oh, yeah.
He's very humorous, so, you know, that's always something comforting, honestly. But I enjoyed doing this a lot.
I enjoyed it too.
I hope that I can interview you another time.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah. So this is Shinobi from Silent
Shinobi.
Scars, interviewed by Isu.